My name is Chris Foxall and I'm the Finance Director of Riversimple Movement Ltd. We're a sustainable car company offering vehicles out on an all-in subscription basis. Impact investing is really about finding the opportunities for those companies that can make a real difference, mainly around the triple bottom line, looking at the environment, social issues and good governance. You'd find most of the opportunities really in the startup space because they're building their business models and their governance models from scratch with the purpose of making an impact. And it's much more difficult to iteratively change a business model that's been set up for something completely different. So you hear about people greenwashing and box ticking because they're trying to make changes around the edges as opposed to fundamentally setting up a company to make an impact. There's a tremendous amount of focus now on the impact space. What I've noticed is that the venture funds that were focused on impact investing were pretty small. Most of it came through family offices and philanthropic investments, ultimately, maybe some government incentive funds. But I think now it's starting to change. Some of the impact funds are in the billions. You have major institutions now targeting huge amount of capital into that space. So whereby it would be quite difficult originally for an impact fund to be meaningful, now they're saying you're not big enough to take our money. So there's been a big shift, which is all positive. I would say that sustainability really is a proxy for long term in itself. You have to start from scratch thinking about sustainability. So that's got to be your business model, and your business model will ultimately define what type of products and services you're creating. It also has to be baked into your governance structure, so into the articles of the organization, but also the values of the company and the business objectives. Really, sustainability has to be a golden thread running through everything that you do. Companies that are starting up in the impact space, I think, really need to do their homework to make sure that they're solving a problem that needs to be solved, engaging with the market, and co-creating with your end consumers is really important. Understanding the themes around which you're investing in, so that they are supported by governments. So the UN Sustainable Development Goals, for example, really knowing where those trends are and where those themes are. I think it's really important also to focus on making your sustainable business profitable, and so internalizing those profit drivers to align them with what you're trying to do. Hiring is going to be absolutely key as well, bringing the right people in with the same sort of values that you have, because I think what's a wonderful opportunity for companies and for employees is that you can look at this as a bit of a vocation, and the passion results in better products, better services, better productivity actually, and it feels less like work.